Yesterday I posted a video about tackling the concept of pentatonic scale, and I covered the C major pentatonic scale. And the reason why I am posting those videos on this subject is because of the scale shapes and the chord structures that we can extract from the shapes. It's not about learning pentatonic scale per se, because most guitar players know how to handle the pentatonic scales. So, but what I'm trying to cover is how you play them on the guitar. And what I discovered is that when you use scale shapes, then you have you have more you have the ability to really play them separately, and also combine them, so that's the reason why that I decided to cover this subject, is because of the scale shapes, pentatonic scale shapes. And if you have not watched my previous video about it, I am encouraging you to do so on YouTube. So and you will see that I don't really want to go over what I already covered, but the scale shape, when you play the scale shape, you play them in position. Since we know that a pentatonic scale, whether it is major or minor, it contains 5 notes. If it is a major pentatonic scale, you get those 5 notes from the regular major scale. If it is pentatonic scale, you get those 5 notes from the Dorian mode. So I covered the C major pentatonic scale, and we use 5 notes. Those those 5 notes, they are C, E, C, D, E, G, A. That's 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. That means those numbers are related to the notes on the regular C major scale. Okay. So since yesterday we played the C major pentatonic scale in position of 6, and then when I talk about when I talk about position, I mean the highest note in the scale. That's the way you identify the shape you're using. Okay, the on the fretboard, you identify this shape by the highest note you play, by the highest note in the scale, which is the position that you are playing in. So say, since the C major pentatonic scale on the guitar, and with the A note on the first string, okay, which is on the first string, the E string, so that is the highest, that is the highest note in the C major pentatonic scale, and A is the sixth note in the major scale. So we're playing in in position of 6, and you need to try to remember the shape that is related to this position. And so I don't really want to go over. Well, we can go one more time over it as just a recap. We started on with the root on the 3rd fret, 5th string, and we play 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And then to complete the entire scale, we play the A and G on the sixth strings, 5th and 3rd fret. So we can. Oh. Okay. So you see, this is why we need to practice, because if we don't practice often, we're gonna make well, let me say, that's why we practice. We make mistakes, and then we fix them. I just made a mistake, and I went back and fixed it. Okay, now we're going to see the C major. We're going to see the C major pentatonic scale, but now today we're going to see the root position. That means position of 1, and that means the highest note is going to be C. We know that because 1 is C. It's going to be C, and then we're going to call it position of 1 or root position. And there's a specific shape associated with the position of 1, which we need to try to remember. And one good thing about playing those shapes is that a pentatonic shape is divided into 2 sections, 2 parts. You have the bottom part and the top part. Okay? So I would say I will show you a picture of what I'm talking about. For example, in the the one we just played in the position of 6, you know, when we can separate the shape into two parts, bottom parts and the top parts. And then the one we just played, position of 6, I can see the top part, all the notes in the top part contain, are located on the 5th fret. Okay? And all the notes for the bottom part are located on the 2nd and 3rd fret. That's for the position of 6. Okay, I want to repeat that. When you play a shape, the scale shape is divided in two sections, in two parts, the bottom part and the top part. In the one that I just played earlier, position of 6, the top part is in the 2nd and the 3rd fret. And let me repeat that. The bottom part of the position, C major pentatonic scale in the position of 6, the bottom part is, at least where I studied it, is the bottom part is located in the 2nd and 3rd fret, and the top part is located in the 5th fret. So you got two parts. So what's good about playing those shapes? Now we're going to play the C major pentatonic scale root position, or position of 1. The top part of the previous C major pentatonic scale we just played becomes the bottom part of the one we're going to play now, position of 1. It's just like a puzzle. So that means when you're playing solo, you can switch back and forth very easily, because it's just like a puzzle, because the one part just one part belongs to both shapes, because, let me say that again, the top part of one puzzle, of one shape, of one scale shape, becomes the bottom part of the next one. That's how we're going to play now. So now it's going to be easy for us to play the C major pentatonic scale in position of 1, or root position, because we already have the bottom part of it, which is the top part of the previous one we just played. So we can, but it's still the same notion. It is the same procedure. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. We don't play 4 and 7. So we're going to start. Let's try to do that. Okay, like one thing that I always emphasize, it is good to know where the root is, or the roots are. So I'm looking for C now. Now I'm going to start I'm going to start playing from the 5th fret to play C major pentatonic scale. I want to find root C. Okay, so let me see. All right, so I see I got one. I got C, low C, which is on the 6th string, 8th fret, and then we have the high C, which we played before because it is part of the top part of the previous one we played. So it's right here. Oops. Okay, right here. Okay, so we got C, high C, and we got low C. The high C, which is actually on the 5th fret, third string, 5th fret. So if you want to play the intervals, okay. So I know where. Oh, also there's of course we got the highest C, which is the position anyway, root position we're gonna play in. Okay, so one thing to help you out, one thing you can do is go back and play the highest note that you played in position of 6, that you played in position of 6 earlier. So that would be A. And then from A, you play an interval of minor third up, okay, going up. So it's gonna be, you're gonna see that means you're going to play three. You can play 3 half step, okay. Starting from A, you play A sharp, okay. 3 half step, 1, 2, 3, and then now you're playing C. So see how easy it's gonna be while you're playing you're playing solo using playing the C major pentatonic scale position of 6. And then you can, right here you can change position just by sliding from A to C. Now you are playing. Now you're going to play in position of 1, which is the root position. You see? Okay. So it's like when you play these shapes, it's just like a puzzle. Okay, that makes it easier for you to just slide from one pentatonic scale to the other. Okay, so let's play the C major pentatonic scale in root position, starting on the 8th fret, 6th string, the C note. So it's going to be just as usual, 1, okay, 1, 2, let's start over, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 1. 1 is the highest note. That tells me that's the position we're playing in. because we're playing the name of the shape. The name of the shape is the note. Now let me put it another way. The shape takes the name of the note of the highest note you play, which is the position. In this case, we play the highest note on the E string, on the high E string is C. So we're playing in position of C, and you need to remember the shape of this position. Okay, so starting from the 8th fret, it's gonna be C, C, D, E, G, A. And now we start with high C. Well, C octave, C, okay, D, E, G, A, C. Okay. Okay, so no, we play position of 6 yesterday. Today we slide up from the high A. No, from the note A in the position of 6. We slide up 3 half step, and then we play in position of 1 root position, which is C. Okay, position of 6. In position of 1, the shapes are not the same; they're different. So, but it is very important you remember which shape belongs to what position. Okay, so that's it. And then if I played some chords at the beginning of the video, and most of them I took them from the shapes, from the scale shapes, like this one, for example. Those are, you can create pentatonic harmonies with those chords. Okay, there's another one. Those chords are from the shapes, from the pentatonic scale shapes. Here's another one. Okay. Here's another one, like a 6/9. C6/9, and you move. This is a movable chord, so you can play it up and down the neck. Most of those chords are movable. Okay. Okay, so next one we're gonna see is we just saw position of 1. Okay, next time we're gonna cover position of 2. We're gonna cover the scale shape in position of 2. Right now we just, I don't want to create any, I don't want to create any confusion, so I'm covering only major pentatonic scale, and in future videos I will cover minor pentatonic scale and minor pentatonic scales and blues scales. Okay, what else do I need to say? I guess that's it for now. Remember to transpose that shape I just show you. Okay, we start from I'm talking about the position of one root position scale. Make sure to move it, to transpose it up and down the neck. Okay, and then now you have a chance to, if you watched my previous video on the subject, and that means you learned position of 6 already. Now you're going to learn position of 1. Now you will have a chance to try to improvise some solos, and then combine, play one and play the other one and combine the two. Just slide your fingers in order to create some good solo textures. Okay, so next time we position of 2. Yeah, position of 2, talking about C major pentatonic scale, position of 2 next time.